Hey everyone, it's Jeremy Osterberger. We're here at the Gulf Coast Industry Forum, hosted by the Economic Alliance Houston Port Region. And the perfect guy to have on us today is Charlie Jenkins with Port Houston. Charlie, for folks that don't know you, talk about your responsibilities at Port Houston.
Sure, thank you. I'm the Port Houston Chief Channel Infrastructure Officer, responsible for partnering with the federal government for the Houston Ship Channel, the maintenance and the expansion, as well as the Port Houston Asset Management programs.
Fantastic. And Charlie, you're also the recent recipient of the Icon Award. Congratulations.
Yeah, very humbled and very pleased to receive it on behalf of our team.
Fantastic. So, Charlie, everyone wants to know kind of where are we at with Project 11 here, the deepening and widening of the ship channel?
Man, that's a great story. We've done an innovative method of delivery with our partners, the Corps. I believe we're going to finish 5 to 10 years ahead of the normal, 5 years ahead of the traditional, 10 years of the likely federal schedule. And the project is on budget, on schedule, and going gangbusters.
So after Project 11 is done, we're certainly going to see some other investment in the future. Can you comment a little bit on what we might see down the road?
Sure, and these projects take a long time. Project 10 started in 1968 and finished in 2005. Took 38 years. Project 11 started in 2015. We hope to be done 25-26 time frame. We're going to go to Project 12. It'll be the next major expansion of the system. It's not quite defined of what that is. We're working with our partners and our governmental representatives from the federal government to figure that out. But more to come. It's not over.
Exciting, Charlie, absolutely. In the community, we talked a little bit about the growth from all this expansion. Talk a little bit about where Port Houston is now. You mentioned on stage this gap between, I don't think people have a real understanding of the volume of Port Houston, even compared to the port in the second position around this country, right? So give us some idea of the volume and what actually happens right here in Houston.
Sure. So we are by far the largest port in the nation. We handle about 275 million tons of cargo per year. That's the public and the private facilities together. We are significantly larger than number 2. And a matter of fact, the gap between us and number 2 is bigger than 92% of the U.S. ports. Port number 12, all the way down to the bottom, is smaller than the gap between us and number 2.
Unbelievable. So, Charlie, back in July, not that long ago, we're in August here, or September here today, we saw record volumes of containers coming into the port from any other July in history. Talk about that, and what does that truly mean? Look, obviously a successful achievement, but what kind of pain points come from that? What challenges come with that?
Well, sure. So it's because we're ready is what happened. That's not the port. That's the port. That's TxDOT. That's the local communities. That's the distribution centers, the labor. We've been able to handle the market growth, but it's not without challenge. We're thinking of the future, and we're thinking of how to do better. Traffic has increased, other challenges that are out there. But again, there are a lot of plans and efforts of the whole conglomerate of the port that are working to address those, to make sure we minimize our impacts as we recognize our benefits or realize our benefits.
Well, Charlie, I appreciate you so much for your time here at the Gulf Coast Industry Forum, and thanks for jumping on with the BIC Magazine.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.